Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Happy Saturday. Thank y'all for joining. We got a good show for you guys. I got a lot of tea I got to spill on you guys today. I hope you guys are ready. It's a lot going on, child. Some bloggers beef. We're going to talk about it. Lord. Typically, I don't like to get into blogger beef, but this is so juicy, I cannot resist. So we're going to get into it. All right. Because y'all know we talk about everything over here. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hey, Rose, my top flight's in the building. Thanks for being here. Tiffany is here. It's truth. Yep, truth is here. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see. Be wiser. Hey, thanks for being here. Shirley Terry is in the building. And everybody else coming in. Let's go ahead and jump on in. We do not have a 10-minute mark over here. We just jump into the mess, honey. I see Bernadette Clemens is in the building. All right, let's get into it. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. What up, Marcella? Marcella, speak with your girl. Hey, okay. All right. Thanks for being here. She's a content creator. You guys check her out. Terry Copeland, thanks for being here. Vera Dockery, thanks for being here. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. All right. Yes, Marcella's in the building. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support and all content creators that come over and support you. I know I appreciate you down. Let's get into it. All right. So as you guys may know, y'all may have seen this floating around. I want to address it because y'all know we also covered where they were saying over in Israel, there was a man who looked extremely familiar. They said he looked just like Epstein, okay? Jeffrey Epstein over there in Israel, and he had all these security officers and people around him. Well, they found a guy in Florida who looked strikingly similar to Epstein, and his name is Palm Beach. He goes by Palm Beach Pete. So he says he does know Epstein. He's partied with him back in the day. I don't know, child. I don't know. Is this a clone? Let's get into it. Shout out to Don P. He speaks up and said, hey guys, I am not. Somebody took a picture of him while he was out riding his top down in Florida. And they were like, oh my God, that's Epstein. And they just started spreading it on the internet, and it just spread like wildfire. And people like, oh my God, Epstein really is not dead, right? So let's get into this, y'all. Because I was like, wow, okay. He does look like Epstein though. Hold on, let's share though, right? It would be nice to share first, right? I get so excited sometimes I forget to share, but let's get into it because he looks just like Epstein. Let's go.
Pete, and my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me. And the next thing I know, I'm a viral sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours, and I didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video. So I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
That a boy, yeah.
Okay. Peace out.
Y'all hear that? So what y'all think? Y'all think he's pulling our leg? Y'all really think he's Jeffrey Epstein? He just out here saying he's some damn Palm Beach Pete. He said he lives in Palm Beach, Florida. Palm Beach City, Florida, child. And he said a lot of people been, ever since that, he's anywhere he goes now, people have been asking to take pictures with him and questioning him, asking is he really Epstein, and like he's getting it everywhere. He was recently talking to the guys over on TMZ as well. They caught up with him and was questioning him about his similarities with his pictures floating around of looking like Jeffrey Epstein, but he keeps denying that he is not Jeffrey Epstein, child. Maybe he just has a twin. They always say you have a twin out there that you don't know about. Everybody look like somebody, so I don't know. But let's get into this Kandi and Todd news, okay? Todd says that Kandi ain't done yet, even though they filed for the damn divorce. She filed for the divorce, and it appears to be finalized. Todd said, you ain't done yet, okay? He tried to joke and say, he tried to say it in a joking way. But y'all know, I told y'all the other day that Kandi revealed in an interview, maybe she slipped up and said it, but she said it, that she and Todd occasionally do still share the same bed. So that means they still get freaky deaky, even though she decided to file them damn divorce papers on his ass. But says Todd Tucker is supporting his ex-wife Kandi Burruss with her upcoming one-woman show. Y'all know she's going to be talking about her divorce and everything leading up to it. But he's supporting her, okay? So the show is called I Do, I Did, and I'm Done. All right. So this is her flyer. It says the Kandi's I Do, I Did, I'm Done, which will be Monday the 27th at 8 p.m. Todd is here saying, your ass ain't done. LOL, just kidding. Go support your girl Kandi at City Winery. So it's going to be a City Winery in Atlanta. on April 27th, where she'll be talking about, she said it'll be music and entertainment, all of it around a show that she will be putting on for like one night. Really talking about her divorce and what she went through and everything going on. Okay, so Todd has supported her. He's telling everyone else to support. So it looks like they're in a good space, even though Todd has been out here filing motion after motion, child, trying to make sure that money is right. But let's move on to the next thing that's directly connected to this, because Kandi, now from what's been, everyone's been posting and doing videos on some information that got out yesterday about the finalization of Kandi and Todd's divorce. Kandi is debunking. Kandi has come forward to debunk. She's reached out to Neighborhood Talk, said, hey, get this message out there. This ain't correct. So I always tell you guys, if I misstep in anything that I report, I'm okay to come back and report again to give updates. But Kandi says said that she did not agree to pay ex-husband Todd Tucker a one-time $2 million payment and 10 to 25K per month for child support in their divorce settlement. So she's saying that that's not what she agreed to. So I don't know where the information came from originally, but it's on several blogs. It's everywhere, and several people have reported it. But I'm happy to retract if she's saying that that's not what it is. And I'm happy to wait until she comes back out and speak again, unless we see something else that's worth talking about. So it says that information surrounding Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker's divorce has surfaced online, but according to our source, they're saying that it's false. And I said, if you recall, media outlets have been reporting that Kandi and Todd reached a settlement in their divorce with claims that she agreed to pay him a one-time $2 million payment and that Todd walked away with control of their restaurant ventures. Okay. Now, outlets also reported that Kandi would cover all major expenses for their children while allegedly paying 10 to 25K a month in child support to Todd due to him being the primary custodial parent after their busy work schedule, or her busy work schedule, because y'all know Kandi don't never be damn home, right? They're saying that the Neighborhood Talk spoke directly to the source close to the situation, and it has been confirmed that those headlines are false. So the source went on to refer to the settlement claims as rumors and denied knowing who was behind the misinformation. It said that as of March the 12th, it had been made public that Kandi and Todd settled their divorce, but the details surrounding the agreement have yet to be released. So I'll stand corrected, and I will retract that statement as far as what was reported on this until we hear further. Okay, see how good I am? Yeah, I don't really care, but I do what I don't, right? So yeah, let's move along. 50 Cent is still on Claressa Shields' ass, y'all. Let's get into it, honey. Because Claressa, I keep saying if she be quiet, he will be quiet. 50 will only keep going if you keep going, right? If you keep talking, he gonna keep going. If you just move on to something else, like go write another lame song and go sing it to Papoose, he'll leave you alone. Or maybe not. If you get to sounding like you were the last time. So Maserati Bud, okay. Maserati Bud is the alleged guy who was Claressa was said to be cheating with, or creeping with rather, says that Claressa Shields was in his house butt booty naked, girl, walking around in a towel while she was on FaceTime with Papoose and helped her pick out her furniture. So, oh my God, child, let me find out he done saw the goodies over there whole time while Claressa was supposed to be with Papoose. So 50 Cent says that at Bud Real 100, which is the Maserati Bud guy here in the picture. All right. Said that he put a laughing emoji, says mad now, said that I'm gonna get all the footage. She knows that she was bucket naked in his shower. Oh, let me find out. Says LOL at 50 Cent Nation, okay, or Action, 50 Cent Action, I'm sorry. So 50 Cent seems to say that he has some type of footage of Claressa Shields and somebody's shower butt booty naked out there, and he's going to release that on Claressa. So I told y'all before, he kept saying he has all this information and footage and tea on her, and he wanted to put it out there because she kept putting herself or inserting herself in 50 Cent and Papoose's beef, which I told her she should stand down. That's two men fighting, let them figure it out. But yeah, so what y'all think about that? So we're gonna have to wait to see what 50 releases on that. Moving right along, we talked about the Duggars. Y'all remember the 19 Kids and Counting show? Well, there's an update. We already know that two of the sons have been arrested. One a few years ago for Josh Duggar was arrested first for being found to be sexually assaulting minors. We said it that way, okay? Now, His other brother was just recently arrested, Joseph Duggar. Okay. And now his wife has been arrested, y'all. So they're arresting all the damn Duggars. They're gonna get all 19 of the kids too. Damn. It's only 145,000 in the mugs because they procreate like damn. When the Lord said procreate, baby, y'all listen. That's all I'm saying. Y'all need some TVs in y'all room because that don't make no damn sense for y'all to have that many kids, right? But anywho, so they said breaking news, girl, that Joseph Duggar's wife, Kendra Duggar, has now been arrested just 2 days after her husband, the wife of 19 kids and counting star Joseph Duggar, turned herself in to the Washington County Sheriff's Department after learning that a warrant had been issued for her arrest too. So she has something to do with his arrest, directly connected to whatever he was arrested for. So let's hear Ellie B. official because she's breaking it down. Let's go.
This story just keeps getting worse because Joseph Duggar's wife, Kendra Duggar, has now been arrested. If you're keeping up with the situation, y'all know that Joseph Duggar from 19 Kids and Counting, the son of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, he was arrested 2 days ago on some very serious charges related to children. If he's found guilty, he could be looking at spending a significant amount of time behind bars. Well, now today, his wife Kendra was arrested and booked into the Washington County Jail in Arkansas. And here's
pause it. All right, so yeah, yesterday she was, because you guys see here 3/20/2026. 4 counts too, girl. Endangering the welfare of a minor, 2nd degree, 4 counts, child. Oh Lord. She did have a bond, $1,470. False imprisonment, 2nd degree. Oh, she got multiple charges. Damn, let's get into it.
What's being reported. So investigators reached out to Kendra earlier today and told her that they had a warrant for her arrest. She agreed to meet them at the Duggar compound, Jim Bob and Michelle's home. But when the officers arrived, they were not let through the gate and they were told that Kendra wasn't there. Later, Kendra contacted the investigators and told them that she would turn herself in, and she did. She was booked at 4:56 p.m. and charged with endangering the welfare of a minor, 2nd degree, 4 counts, false imprisonment, 2nd degree, also 4 counts. Her bond was set at $1,470. She was released at 6:19 p.m., so she spent about an hour and a half in the facility. Now, in Arkansas, here's what she could be facing if convicted. Endangering the welfare of a minor, 2nd degree, typically is a Class A misdemeanor, up to 1 year in jail per count. False imprisonment, 2nd degree, also typically a Class A misdemeanor, up to 1 year in jail per count. So with multiple counts, that time could add up, but these are allegations at this point. She has 2 court dates coming up, March 23rd, 2026 and April 29th, 2026. I'll keep you guys updated as more details come out, so make sure you hit that follow button.
Sound like, well, shout out to LB official, okay? Shout out to her. Sound like she was a co-conspirator in this bullshit with her husband. I don't know what the hell is going on with these Duggar kids or these the Duggar kids. Like, damn, why are y'all out here doing this shit with kids? I told you guys the other brother, Josh Duggar, he was arrested for touching his siblings, you guys, for inappropriately touching and molesting, they're saying, his siblings, right? Y'all know they walked around with them long dresses on, child, like they were back in the Partridge Family days. But yeah, girl, so child, they are going through these damn Duggars. They locking their asses up. But we're gonna see what happens with this. She is facing 4 counts. So they got what's her name, Kendra Duggar, the wife of Joseph Duggar. All right, so I'll keep my eyes peeled on that to see what the damn outcome for that is. Okay, moving along, honey. Let's get into Rayj still fussing about Brandy getting exposed. Y'all know rapper Shyne said yesterday that Brandy was a whole bold-faced lie out here because she's trying to keep her image. That bitch, you lied to Oprah, so we damn sure ain't about to let you lie on my name. So Shyne clapped back. I showed y'all a video yesterday where he was like, Brandy, please stop lying, girl. We dated. I got the cookies. Like, stop lying while you sitting up there singing, sitting up in my damn room. Yeah, you was thinking about him. You think about something because Shyne said he hit it, girl. And so did rapper Mace and some other people. But let's get into Rayj out here still throwing out threats after Brandy done told him, stand down. I don't need you fighting my battles. I got this. Okay. So shout out to Sozia Radio. Let's get into Rayj with these clown ass shades on and this damn Jodeci blouse. Let's go.
You lied if you took the fall. And if you didn't do what you said you did, you ain't Obama. Your whole story's a lie, bro. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he? You keep talking about my sister like it's okay, bro. You're going to always get smoke from me. You look crazy. You standing outside of the Breakfast Club or somewhere, and TMZ is waiting for you, and you like smiling and like talking about some old shit, bro. You a grown ass politician, allegedly. Your whole life is a lie, bro. Don't be a hypocrite. I keep putting a disclaimer in there saying Brandy does not support this video and never even knew it was happening. That's all I kept saying. And I said my mom too. I put the disclaimer in there, but they don't want to put that in there. And if anybody got a sibling that they love, they know they're gonna crash out. You lied if you took the fall. And if you didn't,
so now he's addressing Shyne, trying to downplay the man that he's in politics. I mean, he's fully in politics. Go look him up. Like, he ain't got to lie about that, right? We already know Shyne. He made his mark back in the day as a rapper. We already know he had no one hits and all that. Let's not even try to downplay this man's career and downplay who he is as a politician. We're not going to do that because you're trying to clap back for your sister. Like Brandy, you was starting and bopping back then, baby, and you didn't want that shit to get out because you had a certain image. You had this girl next door image. You know, everybody loved Brandy. They remembered you from Moesha and all that, and they saw you as this innocent girl. But you kind of passed around a little bit. I love you, Brandy. You can sing real good, girl. You hit them runs and all that shit. But girl, you was out here doing splits on dicks, and that's just what it was. So you can admit that you was with Shyne. Shyne is not a bad looking guy. He got a little corn upon him. He's somebody. It's not like he's some crackhead out here running around trying to claim your WAP. But bottom line is you know, you were dating him and Mace according to what was put out there, and Shyne is standing 10 toes down on what was said. So what do y'all think about that? Let's move on, because I don't care no more. Moving on, honey. Let's get into Tasha K, honey, getting all this support from Nicki Minaj, who we all know done went straight MAGA on everybody. So Nicki Minaj gave Tasha K a very substantial donation, girl, over there on the tick of the top. So we're going to get into it. Tasha K thanks her for that, and she's very happy. Now, y'all know Tasha K, she loves and adores Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj can do no wrong, probably because she's been sending her money. I don't know. But Tasha K thanks Nicki Minaj for donating. Let's go ahead and share so y'all can see with me. Because, girl, y'all know her house getting ready to be sold, and Cardi B is digging into her finances again. Her meaning Tasha K. Tasha K has to resubmit her finances and all of that stuff over because Cardi B feels that she can pay more than the $20,000 or $30,000 a month that she's paying her, because Tasha be getting on her platform bragging about her money. So Cardi was like, okay, let me see then. Shit, you making all this, you making more money, let me see. So Tasha, y'all saw a few weeks ago, I shared with you guys that she got on YouTube crying and carrying on, child, dressed like the Queen of Sheba from somewhere. She was crying and carrying on and freaking out online after Cardi requested her finances again through her attorneys. But now she has started to GoFundMe, which I hear she's currently, after a few days or so, she raised about $10,000. Not sure where it is right now because I haven't been checking because I don't care like that. But she did get a donation from Nicki Minaj. So let's get into it. Let's go. Shout out to ATM News.
Queen Nicki Minaj for giving me a generous donation on TikTok. Thank you so much, Queen. Yeah, she popped in my TikTok live, throwing money like I was a script on Slime Live. I was like, lady, give me that money. I need that. We got bills to pay out here, okay? For real. So, Queen Nicki Minaj for giving me a generous.
Okay, so y'all see that? Y'all see that? So she's thanking Nicki Minaj openly for the donation that she sent to her. She says, thank you to the Queen and Nicki Minaj for the generous donation on TikTok today. God is good all the time. Says now we're about to start some good old fuckery Friday on YouTube. She says this search unwind Tasha K everywhere. I hear it was a little over like 1,000 or maybe 1,500. It wasn't like 1 million or nothing like that. But I mean, every little bit for Tasha K helps, child, because she is in dire need, girl. She's getting ready. The people have put her house on the market, and she's trying to get that house from under her because, you know, she's $875,000 what the house is worth. And she got to get that house from up under her because she can no longer afford to carry it, in addition to this $3.5 million that she owes Cardi B. Okay. Meanwhile, Cardi B is on tour, child, just raking up money. She's doing well. Her shows are selling out in every single city. And baby, people are going out to see her. So shout out to Cardi for doing her big one. All right, doing the damn thing. Let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville clip, honey. Let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville clip. Shout out to On TV. Now we've been following this I guess these scenes with Destiny we showed yesterday where she met up with her siblings, her long lost siblings that she hadn't seen in years. They reconnected. A few of her siblings, they were not open to seeing the mom for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the tension is there with that, but Destiny finally records the scene where she's talking to her mom, which I told y'all she reminds me so much of Frankie, Keisha Cole's mama, Frankie. Rest in peace to her. She's no longer with us. She did pass away from a drug overdose, but Destiny's mom also was on drugs during the time that Destiny was a child, being that CPS had to step in and remove Destiny and the rest of her siblings from her mother's care, and they were strolled around throughout different foster homes, at which Destiny was then given to her father to raise her, and he raised her from a certain age into adulthood. But let's go ahead and get into this clip where Destiny is talking to her mom, who just don't give no fucks. She don't care about the kids. She don't give a hot damn about Destiny. She's just like, bitch, why am I here? I don't know. Maybe she's high. I don't know. But let's get into it. Shout out to it. Love and marriage. Huntsville.
You don't have nothing you want to say to any of us?
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Hi, children. You got something you want to say to me?
Ooh.
No, I think I said enough.
You made me some promises that I called you. You said, I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't care. Justin.
I made you some
I'm not-
promises?
I'm not going to go through this emotional roller coaster I'm already going through.
What promises did I make you that I didn't?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I didn't make no
You're
promises.
lying. You said, yeah, I'll come help you. When I told you I was going through my stuff. Yeah, I'll come help you. I talked to you over several days.
And what did you do?
What did I do about
Went
what?
back and got on the streets. I can't.
I'm not on those streets. I live in a house.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You live.
Whatever. You got
Wherever
your
you
reality
live.
show. You doing you and your daddy. So leave it alone.
I got
Okay,
it.
thank
You're
you.
right.
Right. You doing you and your daddy. It's about you and Tony. It ain't about me. You got his money. Can you help your mama? No.
What you want me to help you do?
Give me an apartment and I'll pay my own rent. I got my own income. You got all this
You know
money.
what I'm talking about? That entitlement.
Look, yeah, what did you do, brother? Or anybody else? I did.
Tell me where I'm done. You don't have nothing you want.
So now Disney's like, cut the cameras, girl, because she about to start saying some shit I don't want on camera, girl. All right, it's like a record on, it's like a scratching of the record. Cut that shit off. Disney's like, mama, we pushing mama. She obviously she knows her mom, and she about to straight set it off up in there because she don't want her to slip up and say some shit. It sounds like Destiny may have had a conversation with her mom off the record, say, hey, I'm gonna help you do such and such and such. And her mama, you know, after she done sobered up, she remembered that shit. And when she saw Destiny, she immediately brought it up. And Destiny was like, what'd I tell you? And she was like, you know what you told me. So she said she lives in a house. I don't know if it's a halfway house or she's sharing a space with someone. She says Destiny, she wants Destiny to help her get her apartment, get her own apartment. And she said, hey, I can finance it. I'll pay my own damn rent. But Destiny barely got a place to stay herself, right? Destiny barely has a place to stay herself. I mean, damn. Maybe Destiny can let you stay in her in that little shed where she had her little business last season. I don't know, maybe her mama can stay in there, but then again, ain't no damn windows. I don't know. But what do y'all think about this? I'm gonna play it one more time, then we're gonna get up off this.
Want to say to any of us?
This is crazy.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Hi, children. You got something you want to say to me?
She's real cold.
No, I think I said enough.
You made me some promises that I called you. You said, I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't care, Justin.
I made you some
I'm not-
promises?
I'm not going to go through this emotional roller coaster I'm already going through.
What promises did I make you that I didn't?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I didn't make no
You're
promises.
lying. You said, yeah, I'll come help you. When I told you I was going through my stuff. Yeah, I'll come help you. I talked to you over several days.
And what did you do?
What did I do about
Went
what?
back and got on the streets. I can't.
I'm not on those streets. I live in a house.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You live.
Whatever. You got
Wherever
your
you
reality
live.
show. You doing you and your daddy. So leave it alone.
I got
Okay,
it.
thank
You're
you.
right.
Right. You doing you and your daddy. It's about you and Tony. It ain't about me. You got his money. Can you help your mama? No.
What you want me to help
No.
you do?
Give me an apartment and I'll pay my own rent. I got my own income. You got all this
You know
money.
what I'm talking about? That entitlement.
Look, yeah, what did you do, brother? Or anybody else? I did.
Tell me where I'm done. You don't have nothing you want to.
Well, all right. So obviously Destiny did not want to continue to have this conversation. I mean, that is her mom, but it's kind of like a catch-22 in this situation. They've not had any type of conversation or interaction in quite some time. And then out of the blue, you say, hey, I want to see my mom. you see her, it sounds like she has a lot of animosity and anger towards Destiny. Obviously, she knows that Destiny is in a position. She probably see her on TV thinking she's probably making millions and billions of dollars. Like, oh yeah, you're on this show. It's supposed to be this #1 show. Like, you could go down there and just get me an apartment and help me. I don't see her directing that energy towards any of her other kids because maybe they're not in a position to do so. But she's looking at Destiny and she's looking at her other kids, who Destiny appears to be in a better place than the other kids. So she's thinking that Destiny owes her something. When really, I mean, you're her mom. You were supposed to take care of her when she was a child, but you were on drugs. And now as soon as you see her after all this time, it's gimme, gimme, gimme. You coming in here like a damn gimme girl, right? Now, not to say that Destiny shouldn't help her mom because it's her mom, but under the circumstances, like, first of all, don't fucking talk disrespectful to me, even though you are my mom. Like, don't get disrespectful and haughty with me and be leaning up and shit with your Ike Turner Bob all up in your damn face and whatnot, trying to get all froggy over some shit you think I owe you. Like, no, man, I see why Destiny said let's rap, because baby, I wouldn't want to talk to her ass after that either. What do y'all think? Sound off, girl. Moving right along. All right, so let's get into Nene Leakes calling out Lisa Vanderpump, child. I said that Lisa Vanderpump played in her damn face and lied to her, child. So Nene is blasting Lisa Vanderpump. So they says Nene Leakes says that Lisa Vanderpump allegedly backdoored her to purchase her I guess it's a bar in LA. She was I think Nene said that when she and Greg were living in LA, that she was looking for a space to open a business, and she asked Lisa Vanderpump because she lived in the area, and she was asking her, is this a good area to put it in? And she said Lisa Vanderpump was talking her down, said, no girl, don't go there, oh my god, no, that's a bad neighborhood, da, da, da. Turns around and Lisa Vanderpump took that same building, that same area that Nene was trying to go and purchase. So she stole it from under Nene, and Nene's like, I'll never forgive this bitch for that because she up and played in my face. But let's get into a shout out to No Chaser TV, where Nene is blasting Lisa Vanderpump.
Why Vanderpump?
Because, you know, me and her got something. She knows that we have a little something she did to me. Something she did to me that I've never really addressed it. And I would really like to address it.
Why don't you address it right now?
No, you like address it right now. She needs to be sitting here. Because I know a lot of people look at her like, oh, she's this and that. I'm like, she did some real foul shit to me.
So maybe the rumors are true that she kind of manipulates people, especially.
She does.
She does.
She did some, listen, I'm going to just tell you. This is the first time I really spoke out. And you getting some real good juicy shit. I like you because your hair blonde and mine's blonde.
Thank you. I love
some
you,
days my hair's blonde.
I love you.
So I'm going to tell you this. This is what she did. Okay, so in LA, she has a place called Pump on Santa Monica Boulevard, right?
Yep.
That bar. So at the time, Greg and I were living up in Doheny Estates. We had our house up there, and I was working on Glee and New Normal. And we ride down that West Hollywood area where all the gay bars are. And I have a large gay fan base. And I kept thinking, it would be so cool if I had a bar right in here somewhere. And that space was empty and kind of raggedy looking and torn down. And the Abbey is like right there, right?
Yep.
And I said, this is a cool spot because I could get some of the business from the Abbey, have a large gay fan base. So I said, who could I call and ask, is this a good area? Because I'm not so sure. So I called Lisa Vanderpump. Asked her about this whole area. She said, oh, darling, it's a piece of crap and they're charging so much for it, darling. And I was like, oh, I love it. I think it's a great space. And I knew to call you because I knew you have a restaurant. Do you know she talked me off of it and then went and got it?
Oh my God, Nene!
Yes, she did. That's so fucked up.
That's fucked up.
She told me, she was like, don't do this, it's too expensive. It's this.
That's not
and
good.
then next thing I know, it was like Pump. I was like, is this bitch serious? And so now when she see me, she has her little dog that doesn't even crawl. And she's like, hi, Nene.
Has she ever said anything to you like, I'm
Never.
sorry?
Never.
So
She just looks at me funny. Like, I know she know, like we know, I
know.
know. You know what I'm saying?
You gave her that
And
idea.
And she looks at me like,
every time I drive past that corner, I go, how did that bitch know to get that spot? I know we got to go.
you tell her that I did. I'm the one who talked to her about it. And now she's like, it's so expensive and blah, blah, blah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have someone there.
Silly dog that she carries around named Giggly.
I'm going to name it. I'm going to spray paint Nene right on the side of it.
Do that.
I'm going to do it. Nene Leakes, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sunday nights at 9:00 on Bravo. I love you. Keep it up, girl.
Thank you.
You shine
We're
like a
gonna get
star,
Lisa
girl.
Vanderpump. Lisa Renner, I'm sorry. I didn't mean you. I meant Vanderpump.
On that note, peace out.
Oh my God, Nene is so crazy. What do y'all think about that? So she was talking with Jenny McCarthy. Y'all know who she is. I like her. And Nene pretty much blasted Lisa Vanderpump. She said she's never really talked about it, but Lisa Vanderpump played in her face after she asked her about a business that Nene was had her eyes set on to purchase. And Lisa Vanderpump talked her down and talked like it was the worst thing in the world, and turned right around and bought the place and opened her own business there, slighting Nene. So I mean, like, if you're supposed to be my friend, that would make me feel away too. But hey, that's what people do. Let's get into this beef, honey, because baby, when I saw this online, I said, I know you damn lying, because this person don't be bothering nobody, right? But then this other person always be in some shit. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, now the two bloggers that are beefing, I got to go ahead and say the name so y'all know who we're talking about. Okay, y'all ready for this? Now, this person I like. I do watch her commentary sometimes. Okay, shout out to Keisha. I like her. Anybody watch her? Do anybody watch Keisha? She always be having some good, real good tea over there. She's been really going in on Tasha K's ass here for the last few days, child, about this house being sold, just other things. Okay, this I think she talked about her opening this GoFundMe thing. She drugged the shit out of her for that as well. But then Sherelle's World came and let's put this up so you guys will know. So this is Sherelle's World. Y'all know who she is. Okay, she's been on YouTube. Y'all know her husband is Perry. They are both on the same YouTube channel together. Okay, Sherelle's World and Perry. But Sherelle's World was throwing major shade at Keisha, and Keisha caught that shade, and she clapped back. And I got the clap back. So we're going to look at the clap back. But let's go ahead. I don't want to play Sherelle's World stuff because I hear she likes to strike a bitch. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. So I went and pulled the transcript so we can read what she had said. Okay. Yeah, ain't nobody time for no damn strikes because I already know how she moved. All right. I've heard it too many times that the bitch like to go up and strike somebody when they play her shit. So I can always get the tea other way. You know that? Well, let's go ahead and read the transcript of what she had to say. She was throwing major shade, and Keisha caught it and got her ass blown. I said, oh shit. Okay. All right, so let me get it up so we can see it, girl. All right, so we see it. All right, can y'all see it, everybody? Damn. Y'all watch her too? Okay. Right. So never tell nobody your dreams. All of that. Right. Keep that shit to yourself. I think she was asking Lisa Vanderpump, though, because she lived in the area and she knew that part of LA better than Nene did because Nene had just lived there. But child, it said Sherelle's World had been not too long ago. Hold on. Sherelle's World had been strike not too long ago. Oh, said that she was riding one of her husband Perry's media. Oh. See, I ain't know that. I don't be over there on Sherelle's page. I just don't be fooling with her like that. Sherelle stay in some shit, and I try to watch who I kind of, be fooling with like that on YouTube. But I be hearing that Sherelle be in a lot of shit, and I just don't like to be involved with people like that. So nothing against Sherelle's World. Child, do your thing over there. You stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here. With all due respect. All right. Don't take it as shade. That's just me saying I don't want to be a part of the bullshit. But let's get into what she had to say. She says, I wasn't going. Okay. So let's give y'all what was going on. So she was doing her commentary. Sherelle's World was doing her commentary, and she was talking about really like no name. So she was indirectly saying that Keisha was like a no-name blogger inserting herself in this situation with Tasha K having to sell her house, and that she was hating it. She was just really talking and just saying some real nasty things, and she was trying to do it subliminally, but everyone caught who it was because that's who's really been talking about this situation about Tasha K. So Sherelle's World says, I wasn't going to even touch the Tasha K story because a lot of times when bloggers are going at it or bloggers are going through something, you don't need another blogger adding to that stress. She says, I used to do it a long time ago. She says, remember, I would go on other people's channels, and then I thought, as long as I don't say anything, then they'll know that I'm not in it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she goes on to say that that's not true. They'll think that you are a part of it too. But she said that this is what bothered me so bad about Tasha K is that I had to come out and talk about it. She says, and I don't hide the fact that I like Tasha K and I like Michelle straight from the A. Okay, she says, and the reason I like those two is because I feel like I have some of the same problems as they have, but on a larger scale, right? So that's what she's saying. She says, and so when I see somebody clout chasing, so here she is trying to say that Keisha is clout chasing, it just gets under my skin because number one, it's happened to me before where somebody would just start talking or stalking you rather. Then she goes on to say that they'll go video after video after video touch because they just can't say it anymore. She said, you know what I mean? Then she goes on to say that, my stalkers like Sherelle, and my stalkers lasted for about 5 years. I don't know what she meant there. Says it like go away, and then they make an entire channel about your ass, right? She says, and it's clout chasing. So she's using this clout chasing a lot. Then she goes on to say, it is what it is, but I seen this these people doing these videos. And first of all, you should never be giddy on somebody else's downfall. So that's number one. Like, yay, she's got to sell her house now. She's running out of money. Says it, okay, first of all, you don't never know when it's going to be your turn. She says, and we all get a turn. So don't think that nothing bad is going to happen to you in this damn business. She said, the longer you stay in it, the worse it's going to get, because the more money you make, the more haters are going to come out. That's true. More money, more problems. How Biggie said it. So says that now someone said that she's still selling her house because she owes that money to Cardi B. First of all, back in the day when we made really, really good money, most bloggers had 2 houses. She says to name me a blogger that did it. So this other blogger, like, yeah, she's bragging. She says that I have a house here and I have a house there. That's called investing, and says that your ass might want to do it if you ever make some money. So then Sherelle goes on to say that that's the number one thing. She said that the jealousy is real. People that don't know you get jealous as hell. Said that y'all all know that Perry's in real estate. She said that we flip houses until the economy changed. Then we make sure that we got rid of our houses. Then she went on to say that we only got a couple left. And she goes into what they have. We don't care. She says, so just because she's selling her house, that doesn't mean that she can't pay Cardi B, or that doesn't mean that Cardi B made her sell her house. So she's really taking up for Cardi B. She's feeling away because this person does commentary after commentary on this Cardi B or on this Tasha K situation. So she says, ain't nothing that gets under my skin more than people kicking somebody when they're down. She said that these people are making whole channels about Tasha K. You don't know why she's selling her house. We all sell houses all the time too. She said, do we have to come on here and tell you? No. She was snapping off. Then she goes about this house in Virginia that she and Perry own. Let's see. Okay, so then she goes on to say, okay, she says that we just let them do that because it's been years. She says, but these new people, so she's talking about people like Keisha, says you getting in your nose, and she said you getting your nose in some shit that you don't even know about. And you got all these stories all wrong. So then she's trying to, I guess, challenge her commentary to say that the information she's putting out is wrong. She says, so when I see these things like this, I keep in mind who this person is. When you're down, don't expect no sympathy over here. Ooh. Says, and the reason that I'm standing behind Tasha K, she said that I've said this a long time ago as I've had a damn channel. She says, I've always said that Tasha K got some her hands on some bogus information. So she's trying to say that the reason that Tasha K is being sued because she got her hands on some bogus information with the Cardi B situation, but that's not true, because the girl was saying that the girl had some had STDs and all of that, and Cardi even asked her to take the video down, retract it, and she wasn't going to sue her, but Tasha K stood on that. So it was kind of Tasha K's fault that she was sued. So I can't agree with Sherelle right there. She said it could have happened to any one of us, not me, because if Cardi would have asked me to take some shit down that maybe I've gotten wrong and I knew it, I would have taken the shit down to avoid a lawsuit. Okay, I mean, it's just, who want to get sued? Nobody. So that y'all don't know what's going on, but to sit up there and talk about somebody that you don't even know, girl, you look like a desperate clout chaser. She goes on to say that you don't know what's going on. You look jealous. Ooh, said that you could be selling her house. Oh, she could be selling her house she said that I got this much equity in her home. Let me go ahead. She said we call it cash out. Let me cash out. And she goes into that whole thing. But she was throwing out a bunch of stuff and subliminals, but it got back to this person. But let's go ahead, because I don't care about other shit she was talking about. I went ahead and screenshotted what was said where Keisha got on her ass. Y'all ready for this? Let me take this down so we can see it, girl. Shout out to Keisha for dragging the out of her. Y'all ready for this? Let me see something. Because, baby, the girls are fighting, honey. Let's go. Shout out to Keisha for responding. She says, I was about to move on. Okay, no, we got to look at the first one because she responded twice. So she says here, shout out to Keisha. This was 18 hours ago. She says, when people say how long they've been on YouTube and they wig be matted, I just don't understand. She says, I do consider myself older, but never will my wig be matted and blonde if that's the case. She says, I will take it off and wear my own hair. She says, I clicked the video and a matted wig lady was being shady. Just know I come from the rib area, so here we go. She's like, yes, bring it, bitch. She says, I would never come on camera looking like a great grandma with a bad dye and a matted wig, bad makeup, and looking ugly talking about someone. She says, ugly people stay mad, and I'm so glad that I can do my commentary without taking it personal, but let me know if you need a GoFundMe for that wig. I got $5 on it. Not $5, girl. So she goes on to say, who cares how long you've been on YouTube? Says, who asked you, Granny? Let me help you look like your mom. Hold on. She said, let me help your look. You look like my mom, and she's 70-ish. She said, it's not Halloween. Take that off. Hashtag clap back. Damn. She went in on her damn wig, right? Whoop. Okay. Let me find out. Keisha is dragging and reading asses over there. Yes, girl. I love it. All right, so let's get into what she had to say. She wasn't done, honey. She came back and got on her ass again. So she says, I was about to move on, but since the lady with the big nappy dry wig and her husband wants more Tasha content, let's run this for another week or so. So she about to stay on that topic. She said, I mean, I will talk about my gossip topics over here, and since you're mad, we're going to let this take us to the month of April. So she gonna talk about this shit every day since it's bothering her. She says, there's a lady on here that only gets attention when she brings up other YouTubers. She says, this lady has had at least 20 YouTube beefs, and it's rather childish. That sounds like somebody else. She goes on to say that, I mean, why are you mentioning me in your live? And I mean a whole live dedicated to me. How weird. She says, I don't even know who you are and never noticed you. I mean, you're an OG. Does that mean old granny? Girl. The girl out here fighting. Damn, she flamed you, Sherelle, girl. She flamed you, sis. Okay. What do y'all think about that? Child, she ate her up the first time and came back and ate her ass up again. I ain't mad at it because, I mean, sometimes you got to clap back and let a bitch know, don't up and play with me. Don't throw them subliminals, okay? Be on your Beyonce shit and say my name, okay? You got to say names when you're reading a bitch down so they know who the hell you talking about. But Sherelle's trying to be slick about that because she was feeling the way that Keisha was doing videos on Tasha K and calling her out about the GoFundMe and, you know, all the other stuff that Tasha be doing. And I don't know why Sherelle inserted herself, but now you done got your damn wig toe off for getting in some shit that didn't have nothing to do with you, right? She could talk about any commentary that she wants to talk about, and that goes for any blogger, right? You don't have to know a person to do commentary on it. If you go and read up on it and educate yourself on what's going on, then you have every reason and or right to talk about it. So I ain't mad at Keisha talked about the situation with Tasha K. Shit, I talked about it too. I got a few videos over here on my channel where I discussed the GoFundMe, where I discussed her house being sold, where I talked about it today, where I was talking about a whole bunch of stuff where she got a donation from Nicki Minaj. Like, damn, it's hot topics. Then that's just what we're going to talk about. But if one person gets mad because you're cool with or friends with a certain person and somebody do commentary on them and you decide to attack them because of that, like, why? Now you done got yourself in a situation where she done ate your ass up on YouTube. And now what? Okay. Imagine getting ate up on YouTube when you didn't have to. What do you think about that? I don't like to see bloggers fighting, but sometimes you got to let a bitch know. Don't play with me, right? And that's what Keisha let her know. She said, hey, all the way up through the month of April, bitch, we about to be talking about Tasha K. So I'm just going to be sitting over here like this in the bushes with my damn binoculars and just watching the shit from afar like everybody else. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. All right. So last topic. Now, you guys know that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they've announced that it's going to be going away. All right. It's not coming back. They're not renewing it. The person who talked about it and told us that is none other than Mama Dee. So it looks like she and Scrappy are going to be gearing up to get a food truck on the road. Okay. I hope it ain't like somebody else's food truck. Okay. And I hope y'all get licensed to be riding around here selling food too, unlike somebody else. All right, so shout out to the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page. Said the little Scrappy has fans talking after revealing that he and his mother, Mama Dee, are planning to start a food truck together. Now, y'all know on the show, Mama Dee was doing all this cooking, and they said, child, she can cook down. But we'll see, child. I ain't trying it though. Said that with Love and Hip Hop, it said that with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reportedly being canceled, that Scrappy made it clear that he's focused on creating new streams of income. He has opened up about the reality of raising his kids and admitted to making a few bad financial decisions and in the past rather, but says that he's ready to pivot and get back on track. And I said it looks like he's turning his setback into a hustle, and fans are definitely curious to see how this new business move plays out. Now, I don't know if he's going to literally be on the truck, like back there making food or serving food, or is he going to invest in this truck? And this is something that his mom is just going to be out here doing. I don't know. I mean, would it be weird to see somebody roll up in the hood in a food truck and Scrappy stick his head out like, man, I'll take your order on some shit like that? I don't know. But then again, you got to do what you got to do, child. Pride to have your ass outside. I keep saying it. That's one of my favorite things to say. If you ain't got no money coming in, you on the show and that show going away, you better get out there and do what you got to do, right? Swallow your pride so your ass can swallow some shrimp and lobster out here, shit. But what do y'all think about that? Shout out to them for, I hope this food truck does well, right? I really do. I hope their food truck does well, depending on where you actually park it and the locations that you choose to pull up to in terms of how well the truck does, all right? Make sure you get all your documents and stuff in order and get on out there and roll out and sell some food, okay? I ain't mad at it. You got to do what you damn got to do. What do y'all think about the show today? I'll be back, guys. I've been out in the streets earlier today. It's really nice out. I hope you guys are getting outside, beating the pavement, honey. Go get a good walk in, go do some shopping. Just get out and feel the sun. Let the sun kiss your skin, okay? Go and take a little walk around the block or get outside. We were going to grill today, but my husband was like, yeah, now I don't feel like it. So we're going to do it tomorrow. We'll grill tomorrow because it's like really, really nice out. So I'm going to be just kind of like chillaxing, doing some things around the house. And I'll see you guys back later on today for more news that I know you guys can use, okay? Y'all have a wonderful day. Again, get out and enjoy the sun, okay? All right. Love you guys. Shout out to my top flight mods, Rose Armstead, Tiffany Thomas, and Truth TV Podcast. Thank you to my content creators, my usuals, for stopping by. I Stu Queen B, Black Women in the Building, Miss Dee Dee, Simple Mom Family TV. Thanks, Marcella, for popping in. Thank you, Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Dear Retalk. Thank you so much, Schoolboy, Just a T, please, and Brits Block. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Speaking of Brits Block, I gotta play the song because y'all be trying to read me in the comments like, Caramel, we need you to play the new song. We like all them other songs, like that's a nice beat, but we need you to play the new song. So here you go. Okay, y'all gotta fuss me out. Damn.
Hey.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Yeah. You already know what time it is. It's your girl, Caramel. Let them know. Yeah, you know it's your girl, Caramel. Yeah, you know it's your girl, Caramel. Stay coming through, giving all the people hell. She got the dopest type of tea, can't you tell? If you want the real spill, ring that bell. Join the Caramelian crew right now. Whole squad lit, we don't back down. Kick back, relax, enjoy the show. But hit that like button though. Stepping in the room, whole vibe shift quick. Pressure on 10, yeah, the tea stay thick. No cap, no filter, straight facts I spit. If it's hot in the streets, I'm addressing it. Caramel dripping, sweet but savage. Mic in my hand, I do real damage. Comment section jumping, crew stay active. Caramelian gang interactive. I don't sugarcoat, I tell-a-lies. Real recognize, real every time I slide. If the drama too loud, I ain't amplified. Cause you know that she's a vibe, certified. Yeah, you know it's your girl, Caramel. Stay coming through, giving all the people hell. She got the dopest piping tea, can't you tell? If you want the real spill, ring that bell. Join the Caramelian crew right now. Whole squad lit, we don't back down. Kick back, relax, enjoy the show. But hit that like button though. Like, coming, subscribe. We outside. Like, coming, subscribe. We outside. Caramelian crew worldwide. Turn the volume up real loud. She a whole mood, no doubt. Yeah. It's your girl, Caramel. Stay vibing, stay subscribed. Let them know.
Hey, okay. Bye. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later.